Do you guys remember Lil Tay? She was a huge influencer back in 2017, one of her videos getting onto Ricegum channel as a response video. This led the 10-year-old obtain fame overnight, claiming she's a flexer while leading her to meet the Cash Me Outside girl, Jake Paul, and Will Vicky. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lil Tay, the failing of parenthood. In 2018, she stopped posting on Instagram because of a legal battle that was going on between her mom and her dad, and her brother continuously accusations of abuse. She also went on to Good Morning America to tell people that she's doing this on her own when in reality her brother was coaching her in this gunfire situation. It actually gets worse, and I want to cover it in today's video. Will Vicky originally discussed the situation in her own video, claiming that Lil Tay's brother was coaching her behind the scenes. Then this video came out.
Bro, wait. Go back and say like, no, you broke ass. You out here. You were out here like with your irrelevant ass.
This is just one of many clips that came out about Lil Tay's brother Jason. It makes sense for a 16-year-old to talk like that, but it truly gives a different perception when a 9 to 10-year-old does it. I'm going to show the rest of the clip so that you guys can watch it for yourself.
You making a video on me? Like, bitch, I'm way more relevant than you. You're trying to be relevant and you're trying to be like me.
Mommy, stop! I was filming! Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
No. Redo. You need to be like more ignorant. You have to be like, ooh, Lil Tay out here. Wait, what did he say again?
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say? I'm a trend maker and you a trend follower. You a Lil.
There was even a point where she went on Good Morning America for an interview to explain that she isn't being forced to do videos when there is proof of it in the video I showed her.
Y'all saying I rent my cars?
She's the 9-year-old whose outrageous stunts and foul-mouthed bragging about luxury homes and cars she claims to own.
And now we be living in the hills. See that view? Y'all don't have that view. And I be holding your mama's ring.
Who's getting tons of notoriety and a whopping 2 million followers on Instagram.
How would you respond to critics who would say, oh, you're just going to try to profit off your daughter now?
No one's forcing me to do this. That's not true that she wants to make money off of me.
GMA talked to Mom Angie's former boss at a Vancouver real estate firm who told us Lil Tay filmed using his car and some of his properties for sale, all without his approval.
I didn't shoot in anyone else's house.
You didn't shoot in anyone else's house? Just like...
No one has proof that I did.
And who's behind the shocking content on Lil Tay's social media accounts?
My mom doesn't run social media. I use my own Instagram.
These images will live on and follow you for the rest of your life. Is a 9-year-old really capable of making this kind of decision?
This is my decision. I'm happy with what I'm doing.
Snoop Dogg even accusing her 16-year-old brother of coaching her.
A lot of people are gonna say this and that. We just keep going.
What are all the things that you do?
Swimming, skating, piano.
She is a well-mannered and a great kid.
But that's not what comes across on the internet.
People think it's like funny, I guess, because I'm 9 years old and I've accomplished so much.
I don't think a lot of people are believing that you're making millions of dollars at 9.
If they don't believe that, then I don't really care.
In April of 2018, she disappeared from the internet, even though she was a internet sensation overnight. Turns out her dad took her in and stopped any and all contact with her, causing a huge uproar. Lil Tay's father disagreed with what the mom and her brother was doing. There were even points where she was doing ballet and they were on their phones, acting like they were obsessed with them. In hindsight, I believe that this is very wrong for the brother and the mother to do, because they should be engaged with her instead of them just being on their phones while she's doing an event or she's doing something. And you could say like, oh, it could have been hours upon hours of doing this, when in reality they were just on their phones the whole time. And of course, this part is just speculation on my part, but still, it's wrong to just ignore what your daughter is doing while she's doing extracurricular activities. Now, I might not be a dad, but I do know what it's like to have people not come to your shows, or for people not to come to your graduation, or for people not to come to your extracurricular activities. I know people who have been through that. It sucks. It is not a thing that I would wish on anyone. I don't think anyone should ever go through this ever, and it's very bad for the parent to not engage with their child when they're doing extracurricular stuff. August 9th, 2023, Little Tay was announced dead on her Instagram, leaving a very huge hole in people's hearts, is what I would be saying, but apparently this was a huge lie that her team made up. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This got to be one of the most gut-wrenching stories I've heard all year. In layman's terms, her dad took custody of her, made her live with him, with Little Tay's brother, accusing their father of forcing her in a closet and watching horror films, to even Little Tay seeing her father and another woman undress in front of her and doing unsensory things. Traumatic stuff to go through. Even if you're a little girl or boy, no one should ever be exposed to that. There was a lot of speculation going on about her so-called death, to the point where her recent manager made a video about it. The one thing I will say though, and I cannot say this enough, I don't believe in religion, and I think a majority of people don't. There's also allegations towards her dad about forcing her to eat moldy food as well, and I just wanted to add that in there. But if we don't know any information on whether someone is dead or alive, don't do this.
To people. The biggest question was, why did it take so long to make a response? Another extremely interesting statement came from Tay's last known manager, who posted this video.
My name is Harry Sang. I was the last known manager of Little Tay. Also, I have been in some of her videos before. God damn it, what the hell? Subsequently to this announcement, I have engaged in conversation with individuals who maintain a close connection with the family, and I was told they cannot talk about the event that occurred, nor any current affair. In my pursuit to comprehensive this information, I also engaged my personal psychic, who shared insight from her guardian angels, suggesting that the initial news may not be entirely accurate. At this point, I cannot confirm or deny the legitimacy of the statement released by the family, but I will keep you all updated.
Some news outlets like Vox tried to ask for comment from the father, but he said he couldn't comment to ZM. On the evening of August 9th, under the account Hermione on Instagram, said the following with a picture of Tay and a caption that said, "To be clear, I am not dead. My sister and I were winning our case. It was just a couple of days before we got all her social media and come out about the truth." Then there was a follow-up post that said the following in Tay's perspective. "Since the end of 2021, me and my brother have been planning on coming back to social media and start streaming. We didn't tell anyone other than our parents, and once we did, they got mad and called us ignorant because we weren't doing the same thing that I was doing when I was 9 to 10, and they locked us out of every social media we had because they still wouldn't let us to have full access of it. And for a few weeks, we agreed to live with our grandparents, and ever since they basically don't contact us. So about 4 months ago, I texted my mom for the first time in years, and we were talking about getting our account back, and she agreed at first, and then switched up randomly, and now this happened out of nowhere. I haven't talked to her since May." On August 10th, 2023, TMZ interviewed Little Tay, and she said the following: "I want to make it clear that my brother and I are alive, but I'm completely heartbroken and struggling to even find the right words to say. It's been a very traumatizing 24 hours. All day yesterday, I was bombarded with endless, heartbreaking, and tearful phone calls from loved ones, all while trying to sort out this mess. My Instagram account was compromised by a third party and used to spread jarring misinformation and rumors regarding me, to the point that even my name was wrong. My legal name is," I'm gonna not put that there, you can look up the article yourself. In all honesty, I do believe that a part of the story. I don't think Tay would lie about her account being hacked. Maybe it was her mom, maybe it was her old manager, we aren't sure. Hopefully she and her brother are doing better after this. I feel really bad that they have to go through all of this. Hey guys, post editing right here. Just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. This took a long time to make. I was editing the B footage that you're seeing right now until about 11 p.m. last night. I only got like couple of hours of sleep. I stayed up until like 1 in the morning. Couldn't go back to sleep. I was pretty much running on empty, but yeah. I saw that we got to 61 subscribers. I want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing. And hey, if any of you haven't already, it's free, it's easy, it's pretty, it's right there. You can just subscribe. If not, I 100% understand. But I had no help with making this. I made this all by myself. I am really proud of this video. And I'm also making a few other videos that I'm not going to disclose right now because I want to make sure they're relevant enough to be in the algorithm and all of that. So yeah, it's gonna be a crazy few hours. It's 12:42 p.m. right now, so it's, yeah. But anyway, that's all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share, comment on what you liked and disliked, and how I can improve my content for future videos, and I will see you guys later. Bye.